Well, hello there! Welcome once more to Crunchy's Kitchen. And if this is your first time stopping by, I'd like to say a very warm welcome to you. Please join me as I make this amazingly delicious double coconut yellow rice. You're gonna love it. To start, I have some rice. I'm actually combining some jasmine as well as basmati rice, and I'm going to wash it first. So I like to combine my rice every now and then. You know, basmati is very light, so it's not as filling as your jasmine. I don't really like basmati on its own, so combining it with my jasmine makes a perfect balance for me. So I actually have equal portions, so 2 cups of jasmine and 2 cups of basmati. You don't need to make this combination, but it is great. I've washed my rice thrice, set it in a strainer so that all the liquid will drain, and now I have some coconut oil in my pot. To that I'm going to be adding some sliced shallots. If you have regular onions, that is just fine as well. And I'm going to let this cook until it is partially caramelized. My shallots are perfect for me at this point. I'm going to be adding my curry and turmeric. This is what is going to give you that beautiful yellow color. So I'm going to add it in here, stir it, let it just fry up for about 30 seconds. You don't want to let this cook for any longer because it is going to start darkening and your rice is not going to have that vibrant color. So this is the curry that I use. I'm just showing you because I get a lot of questions about the curry. Mostly this is what I use. I get it from Sam's Club. Nothing too strong. So I've added my rice now, and I'm going to make sure that I try to stir so that it is very well combined with my curry and turmeric mix. You want it to have that beautiful yellow color, and you want to stir because you don't want the curry and the turmeric in the bottom of your pot to start burning. You want a very beautiful bright yellow color if you can afford it. And I'm also intending to toast my rice a little bit, so in stirring it, it is also toasting, and I have it on low heat. I'm going to also cover at this point, let it toast for about 3 minutes before I add the rest of my ingredients. My rice is perfectly toasted right now. It feels lighter and the color is just beautiful. It is already smelling good. Those onions and the curry in here just making everything just smell so amazing around here. I'm going to stir it through, and then I'm going to add some coconut cream. So that is it, and that is what makes our double coconut. We started off with some coconut oil, which is just perfect even without the cream, and then to make it even extra special, I've added all this creamy goodness in here. I'm going to stir this through, and then I'm going to add some hot water as well. So I've already boiled some water. It just makes your rice cook faster. You don't want to bring down the temperature of your toasted rice, so if you boil some water ahead of time, it makes it even better and faster. I'm going to season my rice with some salt. This is definitely according to your taste. Give it a stir. At this point, I feel like my rice could use a little bit more water. I want it to cook perfectly, so I'm going to add about half a cup more of my hot water. Pretty much this much. And to make my rice extra fragrant, I'm going to add 1 green habanero chili. Notice that I've left the stalk on. You don't want the heat in your rice. I mean, if you don't want hot rice, I don't want my rice to be spicy. So the stalk is still on. So all that heat is going to be contained in the pepper, but all its beautiful, rich aroma is going to be infused in your rice. And if you've never tried this, I've done this enough on this channel that I would humbly beseech you to try it. You just have to. You won't believe it. So 10 minutes into my cooking time, I've come in and I'm just trying to make sure that my rice cooks evenly. So I'm just stirring it through, and then I'll cover it back and give it another like 10 minutes. And our rice will be done. Notice how beautifully it has cooked. You can't even tell that I have 2 kinds of rice combined. It is beautiful. It feels lighter. And of course, it is not going to be as filling as when you just eat your jasmine rice. Basmati rice is supposed to be a little better for you. It is lower in glycemic index, but I really don't like it on its own. So sometimes I just make this combination when I'm trying to make wiser choices, if that is any. Our rice is beautifully cooked at this point. 10 minutes later, look at how gorgeous. And it is ready to serve. It smells amazing. Even without the pepper, it would smell amazing. But please try that green habanero pepper if you can find it anywhere, and let me know what you think about this. I served this with some amazing chicken stew, and the recipe for that will be coming shortly. Thanks so much for watching. If this video is any useful to you, I hope you share it to your family and friends, because you know what, a good recipe is always worth sharing. And while at it, please give me a thumbs up. It helps for YouTube to recommend my videos. And until I come your way next time with something delicious, be loving, be kind, be happy.